Hello, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on what day it is and what time of day it is for you. It is currently 12:21 in the morning for me, because for some reason my sporadic schedule likes to say the best time to stream is when everyone's asleep, apparently, because that's just how things are. Now, last time that we were playing, we got to the floating island. Now that we got to the floating island, we can actually get some things done. Now, my real question is that if I can get this going, I wanna know if I can do some things here. But I'm gonna have to do some adjustments stream-wise to make sure everything's like turning out all right. But what I might start doing is turning off the dual stream because it seems to probably slow things down. Like, I'm just having heavy buffering issues and stuff like that, which doesn't make sense because I have some pretty good internet and I don't understand why it would be buffering. I have a pretty beefy computer too. There's like no reason it should be doing that. But anyways, we left off. It was nighttime. We were on the floating island and we just got a bunch of base stuff like ready to go. And now what we're going to do is that as I titled this lovely stream, is called Home Sweet Horror. And the reason why is because we're going house hunting in the deep, where I don't like to go, because that's just the best thing to do. It is good to see everyone and no one and talk to the voices in my head. It's always good to have that going. If you are a returning person, welcome. If you're watching the VODs, thank you for stopping by. It's always good to have someone come here. Now, we have some goals. The first goals are, we're going to get a Seamoth up and running, and then we are going to, of course, have the base up and running, so that way we can get some stuff done. We have a radio transmission that is here, and that's probably going to lead us to another, that's either going to be the Sunbeam, or it's going to lead us to another pod, and then that pod's probably going to be very helpful. But what I am thinking we do, right? So follow me here. If we can get some bases done, like some like foundations, we can get some foundations done, we should be able to make a relatively decent like starting base around the cave area where the magnetite and lithium can be found. And what the fuck is that? That is a red thing. So that way we can take a look at that. But my main goal right now is to just predominantly, one, make it pack in one piece, and two, try not to fucking eat it on my way back down this mountain. There is a central pond lake thingy in the middle of this. I'm actually going to show you guys underneath the floating island that we're on, and why I'm so terrified of this lovely place, because it scares the shit out of me. I actually posted a short earlier today about how I was swimming here, and I ran into something on the way here. I'm pretty sure it was a reefback of some sort, and I have no idea why. Let me take a look here real quick. Let me get rid of some of this thing. Why is all right. We're back. I was looking over at my stream health, and it's like down there at good. It says that I have some low bit rate, and I'm trying to figure out why. I will end up tweaking some things so that way the viewer experience is a lot better for you guys. But we're going to jump down into this lovely fucking depth. Oh my god. I just look down at it, and there's just this visceral fear of me just jumping. Oh my god, just do it. Just send it. Don't look down. I don't want to. Okay, so we're gonna look at the PDA because this was like the rendezvous point. So you're not supposed to like really find this island. I remember mentioning in the previous stream, I was like, I couldn't remember what drives you out here. Essentially, you end up finding a life pod that gives you the rendezvous point, which is like here, and then you're supposed to like find this like PDA. And now we're gonna listen to it.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Key, 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class Predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen. Out.
You know what's crazy? Is if they just would have waited, they would have been fine. They would have had Riley here, and you know Riley would have came and helped them out, like they were like the good lad he is. But no, everyone just had to be so fucking impatient and just had to fucking just look at it and be like, oh yeah, you know, we're just gonna go fuck off, and this is what happens. Y'all are basically all dead, which I think is crazy when you think about it, because it was 2 hours. So Riley had to have been out for quite some time in that pod because he took some severe damage to his head. And the thing is that if he just would have waited, if like people just would have waited, they would have like he would have had people to interact with. I think in no, I almost called it Sub-Zero. In Below Zero, he actually, or the character actually does interact with people, which is interesting. But I haven't played that far into Below Zero. Because it felt wrong after not like legitimately beating Subnautica 1. So I didn't get very far into it. And apparently there's a lot of quality of life improvements between that one and the other thing. But what I'm going to do now is we're going to head back. And I'm going to show you what's underneath the island. Because I did say I was going to do that. This is... Oh my god, dude. I just want to scan this because I need to scan it. Oh my god, that right fucking there, that is terror incarnate for me. That is no. That is a fucking no, man. I just want to go back. Take me home. Take me home. Oh my god. That is a no. Let me just swim back to my pod, please. Holy shit. Because you just look at it, you just look down, and it's just nothing. It's like, hey, bro, like, you see, you're in these crystal clear waters, but like, sorry, homie, you're just, there's nothing down there. Nothing. Just straight popping. It's just, oh my god. Looking down and just seeing nothing, it really drives me crazy. If I run into another fucking thing that makes me rise out of the fucking water again on the way back, I swear it's just gonna be like me saving and just immediately quitting. I shit you not. I cannot, man. This game gets me going. I realized I said that our goal was to make a sea moth. We don't have the floating vehicle bay, and I can't remember where to find the parts for the floating vehicle bay. So, in order to do that, what's underneath me? Oh my god, I fucking looked down and I just got scared by fucking kelp. Jesus Christ. Oh, that was just a batch of fucking kelp. It wasn't even that scary. I just looked down and it was just, oh my god. It was like, you know those like pictures, like those thalassophobia pictures that like show someone swimming, chilling on top, like, you know, like this, and then like it has like the creature underneath. Oh my god. Those things drive me nuts. This is the reason why I can't like, I can't swim out in the ocean. Like, and then, look at this, like, there's just floaters attached to this fucking, this beeper, and the beeper's just swimming away. Oh, hey! Have I been in that one yet? I think I have. I wonder. hot. It's burning hot. Yeah, I have been in this one. Okay. It's burning hot, hot, hot. I'm on fire. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like sitting there, and I was driving around today. I went to go take care of some errands, and all I'm thinking of in my head is this song that I would listen to, and it's by Your Favorite Martian. I highly doubt anyone remembers that band, and if you do, you're a real one. And I'm sitting here, and I'm just singing along to their like little song, and it's like it's just it's called Brainwave Rave, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like
Deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
I already made a repair tool. Why the fuck are you telling me this now? Anyways, and I'm just sitting there, and it's just Brainwave, and it talks about, it's like, it just talks about like how you're trying to like lay there and go to sleep at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's just garbage, man. Like your brain's just refusing to go to sleep. What I am going to do is I am going to grab one of these waters, and I'm going to drink that water. And I have a peeper. I have some spade fish here, so that's to get that. I have some silver ore, some gold, some titanium. So the goal here now is we're gonna go get a bunch of titanium. We're actually gonna. It was another.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Huh. Of Life Pod 4. I am Life Pod 5. It said west northwest, right? Of Life Pod 4 was that? Hold on. That's crew log. Purple tablets. Blueprints. Okay, well. We'll head that way later. Right now, the goal is to kind of look around here, and we're going to see if we can set up a base. That is the goal. We want home, and we want to be near some resources, relatively close to some things, so that way we can get everything set up. We can't be too far from the surface because we don't have a bunch of things set up. Is that a Seamoth fragment? That is a fucking Seamoth fragment. Sweet. Go ahead and grab that. I think I already unlocked the Seamoth. Yeah. So now we're gonna do this, and we're gonna set up a battery charger and things like that. Is that another wreck? I believe that's another wreck that's out here. Or I might have already been to this wreck. I don't know. I can't remember. I told you I have the
Passing 100 meters.
memory of a fucking goldfish sometimes. Which, you know, sometimes isn't bad because people say that, and goldfish have like a memory of like 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, this is the area I think that I needed the laser cutter to get into. This is Seamoth fragment, metal salvage, bioreactor fragment. Yeah, that's what I need real quick. There we go. There's the bioreactor. So now, if we can start growing things for the bioreactor to like convert, we should be fine. If we can do that, so we can use acid mushrooms, we can use fish if we get the alien containment center and stuff like that. So there's a Seamoth fragment. This should be a scanner room fragment. I don't know if I have the scanner room unlocked yet, but if I do, woohoo! There we go, scanner room. Bam! We making leaps and strides today, baby. Leaps and fucking strides. Let's go. The deep ocean ain't holding me back today. Ooh, 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 ooh. We got an inside, huh? Gotta get that command chair going. Okay, okay. That way we can make our area bougie. I believe I already unlocked the battery charger.
Acquired.
Oh, there is a door to open here. Alright, this is the other side of that. I believe that's another battery charger fragment. Mobile vehicle bay, there we go, we were looking for that. We need a couple more of those, so we're gonna swim up real quick. Hello, Reefback, my #1 mortal enemy. I'm pretty sure one of your kin scared the shit out of me earlier today, and I don't appreciate it. But, you know. Oh, do you have the barnacles on you? Ooh, you do have the barnacles on you. Hold on. Come here. I need you. Ooh, you got brain coral on you, too? Sweet. Some copper? How much fucking inventory space do I have? Enough. Enough. Let's see here. We've got brain coral on you. Alright, so let's head back down. Now, the reason why we also want to set up a base is because we can put up the battery charger and all that jazz, so that that way we can actually have things to cycle in and out.
100.
But what we want to do
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
is we want to not only do that, but we want to be located in an area where, oh, that's a propulsion cannon. We also want to be in an area where we're kind of like close to. It isn't just that. Oh, God, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm trying to think, and I'm losing my train of thought, and that's not good. Oh wow, they're fucking. Oh, you bastards! Sealed door. Need to cut it. Need to cut it. Okay. Okay, let's see if there's anything around here anything else that we can nab. Like, is there anything down here? No. Okay. But we want to set up a battery charger so we can like have a rotating set of batteries for like our Sea Glide and stuff like that, and then eventually get a power cell charging station. So that is a goal to achieve. But we got the battery charger. That's a good thing. Which I will be completely honest with you, I normally get the power cell charger and not even the battery charger, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. But you know, does the map actually show this? Does not. Okay. Well, anyways, so there should be a cave here that allows you to go down into the jelly shrooms. Yep, it's right there. Where is it? So there's that one. I'm trying to look for the Degassi habitat signal. So this is actually a really good place to go. But we're going to continue exploring a little bit before we start trying to hunt down that base idea. Because there is still more things to look around and find. Because it should only take a little bit of titanium and things to like actually start building stuff. Are you scanning? No? Anything over here? We got more scanner room stuff. We got some metal salvage. That is a fucking goddamn. Oh my god. No.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Give me this. Fucking sand sharks.
Acquired.
Fucking reefbacks making noises and shit. Bioreactor fragment. I already got the bioreactor. That's good. Bioreactor. That's good. Fucking sand sharks. Stay the fuck away from me. No. Oh, hey, look. Life pod 17.
30 seconds.
I do believe that was Ozzy. Ozzy's life pod. So, if that's Ozzy's life pod, it should be fine. Yeah, because there's the sea moth fragments, because he said that he almost got crushed by the sea moth bay on the way down. There's a grim-looking snake thing trying to eat his way into the hull. Shit like that. Some gold, there's some biters. There's scanner room fragments right there. More sea moth fragments. So what I'm thinking, right? Ooh, that is a big-ass fucking wreck. So what I'm thinking, right? Follow me here. We're about 100 meters down. If we pull out our habitat builder, this is a lot of open flat area. What we can do is we can set up here. And this can be like our main base, because if I recall correctly, while it's getting nighttime, you know, my least favorite time of the fucking time in 456B, we should be relatively close to the center, but away from the aurora enough to where it doesn't really matter. Now, what we want to do is we're going to want to deploy FOBs later on. FOBs are forward operating bases, and we want to deploy those for like, what is it? It's for scanner room stuff, and that's what we want to do. So what we want to do is we need lead for foundations. All right, cool. Glass, titanium, exterior grow beds are like that. So we can. Oh, dude, we're gonna need a lot of stuff. Plasteel ingots for large rooms? Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to start over here. We're gonna have to go grab some lead and things like that. I wish I had a beacon to start here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to look. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna use this as a reference point. So we are about. What is that? 1, 2, 3. We are the middle tick from there and about 600 meters out from our pod. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on a journey. And we're going to grab all our stuff and start having things set up. So we're about 650 meters out, 5th tick east, southeast towards that. So that means that we should be northwest by west, I think, on the way back. And we are finally going to set up a base. And that base is, that area is relatively flat, so it should be easy to set things up at. What we're going to try and do is we're going to try and set up a bioreactor and all that jazz. And try to get into that. That should get everything up and running. And then once we get a base established, we can start kind of searching outwards. I think we should be able to get more mobile vehicle bay fragments from that wreck there, and I'm hoping that is the case, because then we can get a sea moth going, and then we can get a moon pool going, and all kinds of jazz. We should be able to get everything up and running. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have plenty of titanium. We are going to pull out all our lead that we have. We're going to drink some water because we are thirsty. We are going to make some food. That's a titanium ingot. I don't want that. Enameled glass. Yeah, that's what we need is fucking stalker toothies. You got a purple tablet with some diamonds, then whatever. Jesus. Anyways, we want food. We want a cooked spadefish. A couple of those. Cook Bieber. We won't cook George. George is our best friend. By the way, in case you're new here, this is George. Say hello, George. George says hi. He's our hoverfish. We love George. George is great. Anyways, so now we're going to eat, and that should get us going. We got that. So now we need to open this and see what else that we might need. I do believe some glass is in order. We're gonna need some quartz. And then more titanium. And then let's put up you. And then pull you out. We should be able to. That should do that just fine, so that way we can get back. All right, cool. It should be daytime right about now. Or getting daytime. All right, so we went east by northeast, and we were there, so we should be able to go back this way. And we should get back to the area that we want to. And we want to make some foundations, and we want to get some solar panels going, and then we want to try and build some exterior grow beds and get some biofuel going, so that way we can have constant like energy. But we should be able to get out here. That is a fucking. I hate the fucking noise. God damn it. Fucking reef backs. ooh, we're so peaceful, we're so friendly, but you make the worst fucking noises. It's just like whales. Whales, man. Super peaceful. Love whales. They're such great creatures. Don't put me in the fucking ocean with them. I do not care. I don't care how beautiful they are. Stay the fuck away from me. I don't do it. I can't do it, man. The whales are not it. And people will look at me and they'll be like, well, why is that? They're not even like, they won't even eat you or anything like that. And I'm like, you're right. You're absolutely right. But I don't care. Stay the fuck away from me, man. Alright.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So we're gonna want to build this. And this. That just scared the shit out of me. What just fucking flew by? It was a fucking biter. Anyways, so now we want you here.
30 seconds.
I know, 30 seconds. Calm down.
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
Never forget that it is not. Okay, yeah. Let me build my fucking base in peace. PDA, please. Thank you. Let's see here. Let's... That's a fucking biter, you piece of shit. And then we want some electricity.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
I'm missing fucking copper ore. That's delicious. Let me get the fuck in here though.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, so here we go. We finally have our base going. We have a bulkhead. Bulkhead requires silicone rubber. It's great. Large room partition door. So the goal here is that we're going to make food. We're going to make a battery charger. We need copper wire and a wiring kit for all that. I don't need wall lockers. I actually like normal lockers, but they are kind of expensive sometimes. When you can make a wall locker and just kind of... Actually, you know what? Let me do this here. There we go. And then we will... Can we do it on this side too? Well, we don't need it. Alright, cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to edit this, and this is just going to be our dump supplies when we're... It's just going to be the dump. And we're going to call it the dump because we're just going to throw all of our resources in here that we have on hand. And that way we can get everything going and start farming and doing stuff. The idea is to get things set up.
Passing 100
So what we want to do...
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Eye compartment. Oh yeah. Glass to glass. That's enameled glass and lithium for multi-purpose room dome top. Oh Jesus. Let's see here. We're gonna want an eye compartment right there. Then let's go ahead and get a multi-purpose. Go in. Oh, actually, hold on. I don't even need that. I can get a multi-purpose going like right there. And then you need copper. Get you going. And then we want to get you right there. Which you need all kinds of stuff. Alright, cool. Alright, so this should get everything going. No, it's dump.
Detecting increased foreign bacteria levels in the water. Performing a self-scan is advised.
Alright, so we're going to throw that back in there, and then we're going to go ahead and advance the story a little bit.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Detecting trace amounts of foreign bacteria. Continuing to monitor.
Okay, so that should start that. Alright, cool. So now the goal is that we need supplies, including copper and all that jazz. So we're going to go through and we're gonna pick up everything. We're going to grab as much stuff as possible, including all of our titanium that we need from this extra stuff. Salt. Now we're on the resource gathering part. If this was a video, I'd edit it all out for you guys, but it's not. So, welcome to the ride. This is the funnest part of Subnautica, is trying to make sure that you have all the stuff to get, you know, your base going. What I'm going to do is I'm going to
30 seconds.
actually finish you up. And then I'm going to get you going, because all you are is titanium. I ran out of titanium. I'm gonna dump all this in here. Wait, hold on. I think you said you needed, what, copper? Hold on. 2 copper, gold, table coral sample. Okay, cool. I can get that going. I do believe I can get some table coral from around here. I would hope.
Passing 100 meters.
Yeah.
Efficiency decreased.
Let's see here. Oxygen deficiency increase. Yeah. I don't see anything in here. No good resources. I don't understand why that's around here, but nope. Let's see here. We need more resources. Titanium and all that jazz. Getting more titanium. Getting that resource gathering. And then we are going to set up some interior grow beds. We're going to get some food going, some bulbo trees. Shit like that. Get some air back. Need more titanium. Best place to get titanium? Rex. Scanning shit. I just wish I had a table coral sample up with me, because for some reason that is super hard to find. Fuck off. Get my titanium. I would pick up the metal savage, but I don't have the ability to. Let me tell ya. Oh my god, Jesus, fuck. Okay, guys, okay, you chill the fuck out. Nah, we're not playing this game. Oh, some quartz. Fucking Jesus Christ, fucking sand sharks everywhere and shit. I need to make a beacon so I can ensure I can get back to my fucking
Passing 100
home.
meters.
I gotta see what it takes to make a beacon now. I do believe I should have everything actually, now that I think about it. Let me check this, and then we're going to actually do this. Interior modules. I need a fucking table coral sample. This is all miscellaneous shit. I believe a vending machine actually works, and you can actually get stuff from it. Yeah, fucking table. Well, that's not the fucking. Right button. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back this way. We're gonna get some table coral samples and gather as much as we can, and pick up everything from our other areas. Because the goal is to get this base up and running, so that way we can explore that wreck, get pieces that we might need, shit like that. Copper's always good to have. Hoverfish. Don't want to kill George. I like George. People look at me and be like, well, it's food though. I don't care. George is beautiful, and George will always be my friend. Only thing I need right now is you. I need to make sure I have water on hand at all times, because I don't have the filtration system yet. Grab some boomerangs, some Gary fish, thank you. Stop by over here. And then always good to have these on hand then. You never know when you need to make chips. And then what we're going to do is we're also going to just, it's gonna hurt, but we need it. And then we're gonna go, well, I was gonna say we're gonna go grab the rest of our shit, but apparently not. We're gonna go make our stuff, get everything ready on the base. I don't think I'm going to stream for as long as I normally do tonight. It is late for one, and for two, I forgot to bring a drink with me, and because I forgot that drink, my throat's going to get dry with me constantly talking, and that's the reason why I probably haven't been talking as much, is because I subconsciously am aware that I'm going to wear my voice out. I'm chewing on a piece of gum because I know most of y'all are probably not going to care, but I actually am in the process of quitting vaping. I've been vaping constantly, like nonstop, for like 5 years. And so with me quitting, I had to find things to occupy like my hands and the habit. And because of that, I'm constantly chewing gum, or I'm drinking something in order to keep it from, like, me from relapsing, essentially. Because I don't want to go back.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let me see here. I like it when you call me Mamacita. Is that fabricator going? Alright, cool. So now we can do that, and now we're going to go ahead and grab everything out of here. Because what did you need? Copper ore, gold, table coral sample. Alright, let's get this going. Fucking biter just scared the shit out of me. You fucking bad motherfucker. It's not even that scary. You just scared me. I don't like it when you do that. It's fucking stupid. Damn it, man. Alright, so we got a scanner room going, which is cool. We have a scan range of 300 meters, which gives us some depth idea into the jelly shroom caves, which is nice. We got limestone chunks, reef backs. We don't need reef backs and stuff like that. Wrecks, shale chunks, and sandstone chunks. And what we need, actually, I'm gonna come from here. No, that's not what I wanted. I want to do this. So we need a HUD, scanner room range upgrade, speed upgrade, HUD chip. We need magnetite for that. And in order to get magnetite, we're gonna need to do that. But we need more magnetite. So in order to get magnetite, we need like shale outcroppings, and those are gonna be beneath us. But we need to be able to like see. So what we're gonna do is we're going to make some water, cook some food really, get a Gary fish going, and then we're going to make some water. No, you can make bleach. I think bleach should be super simple to make. I can't remember what it is. No, it's a coral tube sample and some salt deposits, which isn't exactly the easiest, but all right, cool. So we're gonna eat the Gary fish to do that, and then we're going to dump off everything that we have in here. And then that should clear us up. Alright. So we officially have a base going. It's also nighttime, which means that we're probably going to start losing power. But we can control cameras. And we have quite a few jelly shroom entrances around us that we can use. This should be great. This should be fantastic. Normally what I do with this is that I'll throw in like 4 of these like range upgrades so I can see as far as I can. But if I don't have to do that, I can just do I could do 2 range upgrades and 2 speed upgrades. So, what the fuck, bro? Don't like that. No. Seppi no like fucking things going through. Alright, cool. We need to head back to the life pod and get things going. So we're going to do that with the cameras. Now we should be able to figure out where we're going relatively easy because those will pop up. We don't need a beacon anymore, thankfully. We're also far enough away from a, whatchamacallit, kelp forest. So stalkers, right? Stalkers like to take your cameras and run. They like to just fucking take them bitches and like chew on them like they're jawbreakers. Except they don't pay for them. And so they just kind of like take them. Like you would expect them to have like stalker teeth or something like that to drop from taking your cameras. They don't. No, those bastards just take them and run. They're just like, hey man, you wanted a camera that's like kind of semi-helpful, not helpful? Yeah, no, fuck you. They're ours. And that's just how that works. And that's okay. I mean, it happens, but I really wish they would give us stalker teeth from time to time. Because then it would make my job easier and I could find stalker teeth a lot sooner. But no, fuck me, I guess. That's fine. Getting a set of stalker teeth, a consistent thing of stalker teeth would be nice. And I think the easiest way to do that, I don't know, I'd have to look it up. But I think we could get an alien containment-like thing. And it should allow us to, like, throw some metal salvage in there. And I do believe that would give us like a consistent form of stalker teeth. But that's also speculation on my part. Because I have no fucking idea, man. I know that that's like kind of like a huge hiccup depending on like where you're going from. But we need to make sure that we have everything and gather everything. And I can make a beacon. I don't need a beacon. Oh, okay. Anyways, it is nighttime. I haven't set up a radio yet. What does it take to make a radio? Let's find out. To make a radio, just titanium and copper ore, just like this. Okay, and then you are a computer chip, silver ore, blah, 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 quartz. We need you. You're a battery charger. We need copper wire and a wiring kit. And what does it take to make a wiring kit? Let's find out. To make a wiring kit, just 2 silver ore, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and make the copper wire for this. Because we need that battery charger, like, ASAP. And then I'm going to see what it takes to make a... Fuck. Those are exterior modules. Interior. Lubricant and a wiring kit. Okay, so make a bioreactor. That's relatively easy. Okay, that's good. So the goal is to get our battery charger up and running. So we're going to need a couple bits of silver. And I do believe we have some at the other base, at the new base. Which is good. And then we can set up some exterior grow beds. And then I can head back out to the island. And I can set up some, interior food. So we want marble melons, we want lantern fruit, and we want bulbul bushes. because those will all just sustain us for the rest of our lives. Like, it's water, it's food, it's like all kinds of things. We can get the Chinese potatoes. I don't know what they could be used for. We could probably, with them, I think you don't have to replant them. I think they just kind of like continuously grow. And if that's the case, we can just constantly use them for like bioreactor fuel. And then eventually, you know, just kind of like expand the base slowly but surely, because we can build up and out with the area that we have going on. And that will allow us to, you know, like, one, we can have multi-purpose rooms where we're like sitting there and, you know, just chilling, where we set up like little seats and then like desks, and then we can have like leisure areas where we're like, you know, like a bedroom and stuff. It starts with functionality, feng shui, and then we start like, you know, making it better.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
Like, you know, makes like some observation areas and things like that. Do we have a couple things of silver in here? We do. Look at that. Look at that, homies. We fucking doing it. Wiring kit, let's go. Alright, so now we should be able to set you up to where we can... Battery charger. And we're gonna put your ass right fucking here. Bam, battery charger. Alright, cool. So now we're going to sit here and we're gonna put in some fucking batteries. Where are you? You. Throw some batteries in there. Get that going. Do we have more fucking silver? We do. And we have lubricant too. And I believe that calls for, well, what? How much titanium do we have? A lot. All right, cool. We can do this. So what we're gonna do is we're going to. I want to build this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab another multi-purpose room right here. Eat up most of our titanium. We're going to start the bioreactor now. We got to make sure we keep an eye on that hull strength, by the way. But we're going to get a bioreactor going because it's going to go in this room. And in order to do that, we need to do that interior modules. We need 3 titanium and a wiring kit. Okay, we should have enough to do that. So let's see here. So we should be able to make a wiring kit. Yep, with the silver. All right, that's fine. And get out of that. And then we need just the right amount of titanium. And then we have lubricant on us, correct? Yes, we do. All right, cool. Riley Hell always has that lube on him. We gotta keep it going. All right, we're gonna want that facing us.
A reliable power source is a critical step towards self-sufficiency. Consider keeping a photojournal of your achievements to motivate you in times of despair.
Indoor grow bed is going to require 4 titanium. All right, cool. And then I believe an exterior one is 2 titanium. All right, cool. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to step out here. And we're going to go ahead and plan out some items. We're going to plan out some base pieces. We're going to want to do the foundation.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
We're going to want to expand our foundations so that way we can see better. This is going to require a lot of titanium, a lot of lead. That is fine. Hey, quit it. We're going to do that. We're going to get that going. All right. Because the goal here is to just kind of eventually just build back and then just make this mega base where we can go up, around, all kinds of jazz. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic, guys. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to a small little cluster of acid rooms. Just grab every one of them. And you'll see why here in a second. Because we're going to end up growing them anyways. So they're just going to be a reliable source of everything.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But we're going to throw them into the bioreactor because throwing them into the bioreactor is going to be nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go ahead and fucking just load this bitch up. Just fucking all of it. That way we can have power going. We can do this, and then what we're going to do is while we are out, We are going to unload the battery from you. Unload the battery from you. And that should be it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to load you up with a fresh battery. No, that's not it. This battery. There we go. And then we're going to open you up, and we're going to throw this other battery in. We're going to end up making more batteries as things go. Once I find this fucking battery, there we go. We're going to end up making more batteries as we go, so that way we can have 4 in the charger at all times, and then 4 in our items at all times. But let me see what that requires to make batteries. I kind of forgot. Electronics batteries are just literally copper ore and acid shrooms. Okay, cool. That's easy. We're going to throw away this stuff right there until we can start kind of preparing for things. I need more water. A reliable source of water is definitely needed. Let me take a look in here and see if this has already processed most of these. Yeah, fucking acid shrooms are not the best, obviously. So we want to go ahead and get that going. We're going to want to go pick up some stuff. Oh, Reginald's. There we go. It wasn't the Gary Fish, it was Reginald's that are the best fucking food source. I fucking remember now. Haha. It took a second, but I'll figure it out. Now we're going to want more titanium and more lead. God, this is so different. Because, like, as I said in, I think it was my very first stream, I've never beaten this game legitimately. So typically I would have, like, mods on that would, like, make building basically free and then all that jazz. So I've never had to go out here and, like, actually, like, sit down and fucking farm these materials. Which, I mean, granted, not the best image to have, but, I mean, I'm trying to do it now. And it's probably going to take me fucking forever, but I'm going to do it. Get some lead, some more titanium, some titanium. Sit here and get some scans on this stuff going so we can get more titanium. Metal salvage. More bioreactor fragments and shit like that. Go ahead.
30 seconds.
Yes, I know. I already know. It's not really 30 seconds, but anyways, if y'all are still around, hey, how you guys doing? It's nice to see you guys. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. I know I'm not the most entertaining person in the world, but hey, you know, we're getting shit done. We're doing stuff. We're getting everything ready. It's a slow process. It's an incremental kind of, you know, survival thing. But we're here. We're doing it. I got salt. I just wish we had more fucking lead. Plenty of copper. Plenty of titanium. Okay, so now that we got plenty of titanium, I do believe we need quartz as well for like the storage cabinets. So we can do the storage cabinets and things like that. What is this? Mobile vehicle bay. Yeah, we were looking for you. We need one more piece. We got another scanner roof agate.
30 seconds.
Oh, you bitch. I need to make that rebreather, I really do. I need to fix the Aurora with the propulsion cannon, but I don't have the propulsion cannon yet. So the goal today, I said it earlier, but the goal was to get a base established, which we did. The next was to get a CMOF, but obviously I'm approaching like my hour-long mark, and it is like 1:15 in the morning, and I probably should fix my sleep schedule, which I probably won't, let's be honest here. The goal here was to essentially just kind of,
100 meters.
like, you know, just make some noticeable progress instead of just like sitting around and doing fucking nothing. And I'm quite proud with what we have achieved. But right now,
30 seconds.
30 fucking seconds already? Jesus Christ, man! Does it really take that fucking long? Oh my god. I need water. Oh shit. I need water. Okay, so new goal. We need sustainable source of water. So a sustainable source of water is going to take some time. For right now, we need to take a look into this wreck. I'm pretty sure there's got to be a way in. Probably down here, hopefully. I don't think so. Are you fucking serious? There's just nothing. Okay. Oh, right. Cool. Awesome. How much fucking oxygen do I have? All right. Sure. This is fucking great. This is fantastic. All right. Cool. Awesome. Okay. New goal. Sustainable source of water. I don't see any bladderfish around here, which is worrisome. And I need water. And the only other sustainable source of water is to, what is it? It is to, fuck, I forgot. Is the water filtration system. And I have not gotten that yet, so that is going to suck. Right now, we are going to do an indoor grow bed because I have a lot of titanium. We're going to make another one. Because we're going to get some lantern fruits, and we're going to go get some bulbo trees. I'm going to go swim back to the island that scares the shit out of me. And that is going to be my pain. So we're going to do some titanium, because I picked up some salvage. And we're going to do a little bit of farming while we're out to hopefully pick up some more things. I do believe a couple things of crystal will do. And we're going to take this, and we're going to make you. I think we're going to set these up over here, actually. A couple freestanding lockers will absolutely work. I'm sitting here trying to focus, trying to get everything going in. It's fucking wild. So this should actually allow us to take all of this. And we'll eventually be able to sort all of this. I do say eventually. And just throw it up in here.
Fluid intake immediately.
I am working on it, Sheila. I am sorry. I am trying, okay? It is not easy. It's not easy being cheesy, alright? Chill. Anyways, so we'll throw everything up in there, and then now we're going to go head out to that, island again, and I'm going to go swim across the void, and I'm going to hate my life the entire time. And we're probably going to end off at the island again, because I'm already approaching that hour-long mark. I can go for like an hour 30, maybe, depending. I can go a little over. But the goal is to usually get at least an hour a day out of everything. That way we can constantly have like reasonable progress. I don't, it's not like you're waiting forever, because streaming is a lot less editing than doing other things. Let me see if I can find some fucking bladderfish on the way there. Like, since I'm going to be over by my, like, pod. See if I can grab some bladderfish on the way there. There's peepers and stuff like that. So I don't fucking dehydrate to death. You know, I do see it. Oh. Bladderfish. Bladderfish. Alright, cool. Cool. Fuck you guys. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Alright, we got some bladderfish. That'll keep us alive while we go get some samples for our indoor grow beds. Yes, I know I have a radio thing. You don't have to tell me. Get some water going. We're going to get some bulbo things. We're going to get some fucking melons. Let's see here.
Vital signs stabilizing.
We're going to get some Chinese potatoes. Where are we going? Where are we going? That way. So we're going to head about 800 meters out. I'm going to try and complete this a little bit underwater. It is a bad idea because I'm eventually just going to look down. There's not going to be anything there, and I'm going to be bothered by that. But that's okay. We are chilling. We are fat chilling. It is fucking turning dark and it's green. Oh boy. So in case y'all are new and you haven't watched the previous things, I have horrible thalassophobia. And it does extend to the games that I play, as much as I hate to admit that, especially Subnautica, because I love Subnautica. The problem is that you see how I'm just swimming out here, and it's just a fucking void. It's just a blue void. I am so terrified that I'm just going to turn and there's just gonna be teeth, just fucking straight teeth, it fucking haunting me, and I can't stand it. There's a clip I threw up. It was earlier today, and I was swimming to this exact same island, and I think I hit a reef back that wasn't rendered in, and it made me pop out of the water. And because it made me pop out of the water, I freaked the fuck out. It made me clench so bad that it just hurt. And I was so happy that I was just ending the stream because it was in so much pain. And it's just like, people look at me and they're like, how is it that bad? And I'm like, I don't know, man. It's like this fear of unknown. Like, I have a very irrational fear of zombies, for example. Very irrational fear of zombies. Very unrealistic thing is to be afraid of zombies. And because the odds of them, like, actually, you know, occurring in life is very slim, right? And I sit here and I have this fucking irrational fear of zombies, and like playing the games make me terrified. And oh wow, they actually made it to where bulbo trees kind of disappear. All right, that's cool. Didn't realize you could run out of bulbo trees. That's not cool, but all right, I can work with it. But and so if like there's like a biting motion or like someone makes a weird noise and I can't see them, I like enter this fight or flight mode, and I want to go away. There's actually a really good realistic zombie game that is based off of that I've been playing recently called Vane. I did a stream like when I came back and said that I was off my hiatus, and I was actually like back. Mind you, this hiatus was like years long. But when I was back, I was playing it, and its sound design, like they did such great sound design with like the zombies. And so the zombies will make this like noises. Now, mind you, the it's supposed to be like directional noise, right? And they haven't mastered the directional noise yet. But they were sitting there, and like you can hear them just go, and like around you, and it freaks me the fuck out, man. I just can't stand it. So I'll play these games, and I just torture myself essentially, because like it's not like I was playing them to be like to like record or anything like that, because as I said, I was on like hiatus. And I was on hiatus, so there's like no reason for me to really like, you know, be playing these games other than to just torture myself. And that's essentially what I was doing, was I was just basically torturing myself. And I don't know if there's any regret behind that, but it's just awful, man. We're gonna go down here, we're gonna go pick up some marble melons. So the funny thing about marble melons is that you actually have to slash them. With lantern fruit, I don't think you have to. We're gonna pick up some Chinese potatoes, and then we're gonna marble melon. I believe that should be some samples. Chinese potatoes, yep. And I don't believe you have to slash these, do you? No. Okay. All right, cool. So we have plenty of things. So now we're going to head back to our designated area, which is going to be our new home. And we should be able to just swim straight to it. I'm going to swim over the void again and try to imagine not being attacked by a megalodon, even though megalodons are not in this game. Okay. No, well, breaking my cankles. All right. But this should be relatively simple. So you want to see something crazy? Just fucking. There goes the island. Just disappearing. Fucking gone. Just darkness, man. Just fucking gone. It's a fucking gone. Look, this is nothing. That's the map. That's the map. That's that fucking. Oh my god. It makes me clench. Like, you know how like people talk about cringing, and that's a fucking. I looked away. I looked away from the fucking screen. It's just fucking big things. Fucking reefbacks, man. Fucking bastards. Fucking hate everything, man. Oh, look. There's land beneath me now. I fucking hate everything. Oh my god. I just looked away for like 5 seconds, and it was just like, ah, reef bag. Hey, what's up, dog? See that one? That one? I can prepare for that one. I know that one's there, and that one. Everything else? Nah. Fucking hate it, and they fucking make that goddamn noise. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that so many times. I should really like scrub through my VODs and be like, yeah, I wonder how many times I said that. Just have that fucking like a counter up there, or like have it as a pinned comment. It's just crazy. But we should be able to come back, and now we can finally start sustainably setting things up.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So now we can throw you and you in there. And then we can throw you and you in there. And then I believe, I don't know how much titanium we have. We might be able to make a marble melon thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We should be able to make another one. Right. Hold on. I got this. Put some titanium in this thing. Throw the marble melons in this one. Marble melons. And then you know what? Just because we're gonna throw the Chinese potato plants in there. And this should get everything going. And now we have sustainable food. Sustainable food, sustainable water. All right, we're all good. We're all Gucci, bro. And then we're going to take both these batteries out. And then take you out. Put you in. Put you in. All right, cool. And then we're going to go to the charger, and we throw in these 2 batteries. Bam. All right. And then scanner. We need to get some magnetite. I think that's my goal right now, is to get the HUD chip, get some magnetite and stuff like that going. What does it take to make a microchip? Some gold, copper wire. Okay, god fucking damn it. It's so fucking expensive. Alright, cool. So we're going to go around and we're going to go get some more resources, essentially. I would like to get more fucking...
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I would like to fucking get more titanium, and we do need more titanium. Is that a laser cutter fragment? Oh, it is. Do I already have a laser cutter? Dude, I just got fucking bit in the ass. Fucking A, dude. Can you imagine being in an ocean and getting bit by something? Actually, you know, now that I think about it, I don't have a large enough viewer base, but I guarantee that has happened to somebody. Someone has been bit by something in the ocean, and it's probably freaked them the fuck out. And I honestly could not blame them. I would be losing my fucking shit if, like, I got stung and I felt it. Ooh, hey. Oh, look. Water. I needed that, like, fucking forever ago. Ooh, propulsion cannon. Don't have that yet. Have it now.
New blueprint acquired.
Get this going. And then now we're going to head back over to my base.
37.
Yeah, shut up. I'm working on it. I'm heading back to my base. This is the whole reason why I got this. What we're going to do is we're going to head over here. Personal. Tools. Propulsion cannon. Wiring kit, battery, and titanium. Wow, really? That's it? Why is the laser cutter more difficult than the fucking propulsion cannon? What the fuck? Okay. Cool. I guess. Awesome. Whatever. Basic materials. We are going to take the metal salvage. titanium is probably the best thing to do. We can do a couple plasteel ingots and then like make one of those large rooms and then start setting up partitions. So we can kind of like have like things. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is actually we're gonna start, because we don't have any lead, but we can put all of this titanium to work by setting this stuff up. And then as we get lead, we can fill it in. So that way we can start making bigger base. Bigger base means more storage, more all kinds of stuff. And then we can start doing things like exterior grow beds and shit. We need to start doing that too. Oh, speaking of which, let's go check on our plants real quick. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Start throwing them up in there. Anyways, so we can start doing this. That's not what I wanted. What we want for exterior grow beds. Two, huh? Okay. Forgot I don't have any fucking... Actually, you know what? I can put the exterior grow beds on the ground. Who would have guessed? Actually, we can put it right here. Sweet.
Farming alien plants is a proven survival strategy. Craig McGill survived 47 months on a healthy, raw salad of live tree roaches and stag root.
Tree roaches. Crazy. Can't believe you would say something like that. Is the mushrooms going? Let's go get some samples of some kelps. Some kelpies. Hey, hold on. I have a question. Huh. I just got bit again. Well, I'm not paying attention, but I didn't realize I could do a base attached air pump. Okay, take a look in there in a second. Right now we need to get a couple of these pre-vine samples.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I just need a couple bits of magnetite and I'll be good. I'll be Gucci. I'll be golden. But getting that those couple bits of fucking magnetite is going to be the impossible part. I don't believe there actually is a cave entrance around our base, like where my base is. I do not believe there is. However, there is a bunch of trenches, which leads me to believe that I might be wrong. Let me actually stop here and then drop these in. Get my oxygen back. Stop by here. Drop off what I have. A couple things of silver. That should be good. That's a wiring kit. So now, goal is explore around here, see what we can find in resources and stuff like that. So we got limestone outcroppings, which are always good for copper, which we need for copper wiring and shit. What I probably am going to do is, since the whatchamacallit, the fucking farming aspect of this is probably the most boring portion of everything, is I am probably going to either farm off camera and do it that way, or I'm going to have to either edit it down. Well, I can't edit it down because I'm fucking streaming it now, aren't I? There's got to be something that I'm like gonna have like a pull up like a fucking post-it note, like a sticky note or some shit of like topics to talk about. Like I believe one of my things was going on about like umami and shit. I was literally just complaining about fish taste because I hate fish with a passion, with a burning passion. You have no idea how much I hate fish.
30 seconds.
Wait, what the fuck? What happened to that cat? What? What happened? Why is my...
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
Why is my first camera out? Why the fuck is my camera... Why are you so far out, bro? Jesus Christ. I need magnetite. I can get lithium, but I need... Why is my camera so far out there? What the fuck? That makes no sense. Why is my camera so far out? Hold on. You're telling me a stalker came all the way over here? Bitch. You came all the way over here. Sir. Give me my fucking camera. Bitch. Came all the way the fuck over here. For what? Do you know how fucking far that is from a kelp forest? What the hell, dude? He came all the way over just to give me a hard time. Just to say fuck it. Just to give me a hard time. That's fucking wild, dude. Ugh. I literally was just talking about that. I was literally just talking about like, oh yeah, we're far enough from the fucking... we're far enough from the fucking thing to not have to worry about, stalkers stealing my cameras. And what the fuck just happened? My fucking camera was stolen by a goddamn stalker. Why? No fucking idea. Why did he come over here? No fucking idea. Fucking crazy to me. I can't get over that. That's fucking crazy. Oh, my marble melon's done? No, they're just still growing. That sucks. So we got shale outcroppings that are popping up here. It is showing them. That's good. That's good. That's a good thing. Let me see here. For range upgrade, I do need magnetite. I don't think it's going to scan for magnetite. So I think shale outcroppings have a chance to drop magnetite. Okay, there we go. Should be good. All right. Okay, so we're probably not going to get anything for the shale chunks, but what we should look for is lithium. Are we that close to the mountain island? I think we might be that close to the mountain island. Hold on. That's crazy. Okay, so we're gonna have to... Data box. Dude, where the fuck are we? Where are we located? Holy shit. 300 meters around in this area? You know what? So we're going to... I think we're going to probably call it for tonight because we have made quite a substantial thing. The next time that we start, we're going to we're going to get some magnetite. We're going to need to get some magnetite is what we're going to have to do, which means that we're going to go into the jelly shroom caves, which means that either we're going to have to get a sea moth or we're going to have to set up like a air pump or something with a bunch of fucking pipes that go all the way down there so that way we're not like dying, basically, right? Okay. So until then, everyone who decided to join me tonight or this early morning, I appreciate you. And I hope to see you next time. If you want to come around again, I have a streaming schedule that allows me to try and stream twice a day. I try to stream at least in the middle of the day or somewhere around the morning, and then I try to stream in the evening. If you ever want to get notified, hit that bell icon, hit me with a subscribe if you really enjoy the content. And other than that, please just keep an eye out, and I will hopefully start filling the in-between with some recorded videos of like some other games I like to play. Until then, I have appreciated you coming out here, and y'all have a wonderful night. Stick around for a little bit of some music before y'all head out. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day.